Very good, Earthling. You have just reached level 13. Welcome. Let's begin.
Wait, halt! It's not a repeat of last week. Wait a second. This is Nick the Rat Radio, everybody. What? It's 11 o'clock on the dot. I always start the show precisely at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Wednesday for the past. For the past. Tonight is episode 400 and Jesus, 403. 403. Now I already have a beer open. I already got this here. I'm drinking some Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA, which is 9%. This is some foo-hoo IPA beer right here. I was looking for some pumpkin shit. You know, it's spooky time. The veil in your brain from the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere starts to get really thin around the season, and you get really dumb, and you forget that pumpkin flavored beer usually sucks. And I was gonna get some tonight, but the store was protecting my dumbass. My local grocery shop was protecting me from myself from buying pumpkin flavored beer, swill, by not having any. So I got a Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA. Now I'm pretty sick of IPAs because I like to drink a beer really quick and chug it, and then do it a couple more times. See, with an IPA you can't do that. But I'm still gonna do it anyway. So I got this open one, but the start of the show needs to have a beer opened. Let's open more beer here. Voodoo Ranger's not bad. No, it's not bad. I'm enjoying this beer so far. Usually when I get like a 9% IPA, I'm like, But this one is it's going down smoother than hot dog in my throat. So I didn't think you even heard that, so there probably wasn't even a point anyway to open another beer. I'm going to drink it. We have a long show tonight. Tonight, my friends, for the spooky season, I decided to talk about some urban legends. Now, I've this show is kind of outsourced, sort of, because I went on the internet and I asked people. I was like, hey, motherfuckers, make a show for me. And lo and behold, they did. They sent in stories. There's stories that were sent in by listeners. I asked them. Straight up asked them. Words change. You know, instead of saying that, because that word needs to be changed. Asked needs to get out of here. It's 2023. We need a new word for it, and I don't like axe, so I prefer ass. We have to get rid of edited as well. We should just call that, we did a change up. We did a thang or something. You lost 15K in stocks over Voodoo 5 marketing? What the fuck? You talking about? Are you talking about NVIDIA? There's a lot of stuff going on tonight. And I already want to talk about like 100 things. I feel like I need like meth or something. 3DFX, had you lost money? Oh yeah, they did just kind of they up and did go away, but they were I don't know. I was too young to know about them 3D FX Voodoo 2 stocks. I barely even knew what video resolutions were back then. But I remember playing Quake 2 and bumping it up from like 420 to like 700, and my computer froze, and I jizzed my pants because it was so beautiful looking. I forget the exact resolutions that there were, but either way, it was a fun time. We're talking about urban legends. Speaking of changing words around, urban legend is just folklore for us new fags, right? Basically. I think I pushed it to the 1768. Looked beautiful, but it ran like 2 frames a second, and then I was like, oh, that's why you need a video card, because I didn't have a video card for a long time. I was like, this shit works fine. Why do I need a video card? I was playing at like 320 by 1015 or whatever the fuck it is, and then once I saw that, I was like, oh, I need a video card because to make the game look good and not be a slideshow, you need that GPU. GPU. I just rebooted my brain there for a second. Urban legends, folklore and myths. Basically, the first, there was a word. It was called maybe like story. Maybe story was the first iteration, and then people were like, I can't sell story. It's old. We've been using story for 10 days now, and people are bored of that shit. Let's give it a new story, new name. They're like, let's take the old stories and try to resell them. We'll call them myths, or we'll take this story. We'll call this shit like fucking doctrine or whatever. They just take these things that were words that somebody put on paper, and then they change the name and they make it seem different or more important. But I think it's all just the same bullshit, no matter which way you look at it. Either way, we're looking at some urban legends tonight, which are basically just fucking stories. They're creepy, though. I think they're creepy. Bucket of Diane. She bubbled a little bit, so I think that was a yes. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna have open phone lines. We didn't open the phone lines yet, so don't call in unless you want to call in. You can leave a voicemail. Yeah, I'm training for new jobs over here. I want to sell shit that police took from people and then they resell it. I forget what those are called. Auctions, like police auctions, like confiscated. We took your shit auctions. We got a crack pipe over here for the $3. So anybody want $3 for $2, $1 crack pipe sold to Eric Adams in the back row over there for $2. There we go. Thank you. Legal theft. Well, we need some rule of law. We need some shit. I don't even think I had a Voodoo 3. I only had a Voodoo 2. I remember Voodoo 2s. I forget what my next video card after that. After that was just like fucking, Gigabyte, I think. Asus. Let's get back on track here by keeping the aroma in the sewer at a spooky level. Because I know it's September. It's already Halloween, people. Basically, the spirits are here. And that's why we build up to Halloween, because it's like the wave. Spirits don't just come in one day. The spirits are constantly coming, and the end time jizzolation of the spirits is on Halloween. But before that, so we're still building up. We've been building up since October 32, over October 32nd. That's when, the day after Halloween, the spirits are back at 0, but they're coming again. And right now we're almost at peak. We almost climaxed. So why not just get spooky with it right now? with monsters in a hotel by Traxtador. Oh yeah, TNT. GeForce. Now we're at NVIDIA. Now we're at NVIDIA and AMD. AMD is still good, but I go usually with NVIDIA for the graphics card just because. And then there's Intel. Didn't Intel supposed to have a graphics card too that like flopped or some shit? It was this big ass monster. It was like, we're gonna be the best thing ever. Man, there's All right. Usually I don't speak about games and stuff, but the graphics engine, like the Unity kind of just took a big old shit on everybody recently, changing up their profit making ways. I don't really follow the Unity, Unity engine, the Unity engine. I don't follow that too much. I don't know how it compares to the Unreal 5 engine in terms of money. It seems like most of these game engines are cheap until you sell like 20,000 copies, and then they want to get paid out the ass, which I guess makes it's kind of fucked up. It's like, oh, you got popular and we're taking your money now. And you're like, oh, I guess I wasn't as popular as I thought. It's kind of like getting shot in the dick. Like you use this thing to make, and you make an empire and you get a lot of money. And then as soon as you make a lot of money, they're like, no, you got to do that twice. If your lightning don't strike twice, then you're poor. You're poor. Stay poor. But Unity's taking money from people. What was that? Cult of the Lamb by it's not Rockstar Games. It's that other game company that's really good. The game company that makes Cult of the Lamb is really good, but they're saying that they're going to discontinue their game on January 1st. So if you want to play Cult of the Lamb, buy it today, because on January 1st, Unity has screwed over their user base, I guess. Yeah. Now that you are all informed about barely informed about that situation that you don't care about, let's listen to a voicemail. Let's look for a voicemail. Let's listen for a look. Let's turn on the phones. And now that the phones are on, if you want to call in, you could. That was an empty voicemail. Wait, Hold on 1 second here.
Hey,
Oh,
Nick.
hey.
Did you know? Well, first off, this is not a spooky voicemail, but more of a. Did you know that if you make the motions like you're brushing your teeth while people are watching,
Yeah.
because it like kind of twists your mind, your perception, because who the hell is ever in the room or watching you while you're brushing your teeth? So if you do it like when people are watching or on camera or whatever, if you make the motions of brushing your teeth, you can actually taste toothpaste. Yeah, that's kind of a mind F. And I hope you're
taste it.
doing it right now. And if you are, that's all the more reason for people to tune in to your Twitch cast or YouTube. Adios.
No, but that's just because. No, look, it's because I already have toothpaste on my tongue. So when I move my tongue around in my mouth like I was brushing it, it unlocked that minty flavor. I feel weird now. Let's do another voicemail. 917-719-5923. Is this Harmonica Man? Harmonica Man, is that you? Need to like summon him.
Hey, Nick, it's me, Mr. Listen, brother. I've been listening to your podcast here for about 17 years, sir. I've listened to all 1,069 episodes. And I was...
Hold on, I have to pause that voicemail. He's listened to all 1,069 episodes. 17. This man is a time traveler. This might be future Harmonica Man. Thanks, gal.
listening to my voicemails, and they say, I wouldn't have left those voicemails if I would have been able to listen to my voicemails after I left them. Had I known I sounded like a fucking asshole the majority of the time, maybe I wouldn't have left them. But in my defense, this is my apology, sir. But I feel I owe you an apology, sir, because when you listen to my voicemails, there's a lot of, maybe these faces are real, maybe they're not, sir. There's a lot of bad faces, sir. A lot of chagrins. And I owe you an apology. Now, sir, listen, an audience, listen.
Oh.
Do you know what the word apology means, sir? It comes from the Greek term apologia, which means to defend oneself. Now, in my defense, sir, all those fucking voicemails were parodies. It's all a fucking joke, Nick.
Oh.
Okay, my bad. That was a parody as well, sir. Anywho. Here comes Bandy, Bandy, Bandy. Bandy is you, and Bandy is you. Bandy runs wild. Bandy life's like a child. I fucked up that tune, but anyways, the voices are coming back. Timestamps, fuck the timestamps. Hey, one more thing, brother. You're nothing without me, sir.
What?
You understand what I mean? You are nothing without me, sir. You understand that?
What?
That means the self is. Eternity is not. When thinking ceases, reality comes into being, sir. So what I'm saying, what I'm yelling.
What? Hell. What? Mr. Harmonica Man, you really confused me a little bit here. Not too sure what you're trying to tell me here. And Gal, there's currently at least 5 listeners over the last 48 hours. So you're wrong with that 0 listener count. 5 million listeners of Nick the Rat Radio over the past 48 hours. .com. That's not including the Twitch and YouTube hits. And the OnlyFans and the Fansly and the only Cam fans and the fans of Cams fan Camsly .x. The phone lines are open. We're ready to talk about some creepy things. We're ready. Are we ready?
Nick the Rat!
Oh, I think.
What are you doing, man? I was summoned. This is Kevbot. Whoever summoned me, here I am. I'm alive and well.
Kevbot.
Living in the year 2023.
Wait, hold on. I have to pause it right there. Mr. Harmonica Man is a time traveler, and Kevbot is not. Maybe Mr. Harmonica Man is Kevbot in the future. Think about that for 5 seconds while you're taking a crap.
In the sewers of Arkansas. But if you want to give me a call back, you can call me back, man. I got a story. I'll call you this Wednesday. Hey, Nick, I'm gonna call you this Wednesday, okay?
Wait, can I call you?
We'll talk about cool shit, like Star Trek and stuff, Comic-Con. Later.
I don't know if my if I could call you. Does this work? Let's see if I could call Kevbot. By the way, I don't have anybody's phone number saved. You're not on a list. This motherfucker tells me to call him. I call him. I take time. I take time out of my podcast to call Kevbot.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 8.
Okay, well, we're not going to play his phone number. It starts with an 8. There you go. Hello, Nikki baby. That was very disrespectful. I should dox him. No, I don't dox people. This is Nick the Rat Radio. We do not dox. Doxing is looked down upon in the sewer community. You don't want no snitching. See, rats get a bad name because people always say, "Oh, you ratted me out. You ratted me." Rats are the most loyal motherfuckers ever. You could trust us. Yeah, try 8 and call the other digity doos within there. All right, we're going to take another quick break. We're going to come back and thanks people. And then we're going to take another quick break. And then we're going to come back and talk about some of those urban legends, huh? We want to do that? You want to do that? You probably do. Because I said that the show is about urban legends. I have some stories. We're going to read them. It's going to be at least 1 million people sent in like a story, so I have to pick and choose, but we're going to find some good ones. Let's listen to Night Drive by Astro. Ooh. Where's my toothbrush? usually have like 12 million viewers. It's 18 million tonight. So welcome to the little bump in viewership. And they're all leaving because we're speaking of a whale semen. Goodbye, and don't let the whale tail hit you at the door. But thanks for. This is probably because there's a couple things happening soon in the sewer. Happening soon. In October, during spooky season, we do have a returning guest in October. I don't know if I should tell everybody who it is yet. They have been only slightly booked, so I might not. I'm not going to say who it is yet. But I'm just going to tell you the level of guests that might soon be coming into the sewer, so we could be interviewing them, so we could explore the minds of people that need to have their brains probed. We need to probe brains. I'd like to talk to Mimi again. I still didn't send her picture yet. I'm a horrible artist. Horrible artist. I have no fucking time. I can't promise people stuff, but I still, too-many-eggs.com. It's not Mimi, but somebody that I might have an interview with soon, just to show you the caliber of what 19 million listeners on Twitch could do, et cetera, in podcast land. RFK. Yes, RFK. A potential president might be on Nick the Rat Radio. I have my people in talks with their people. There's been some correspondence so far. I have a lot of questions for him. I think that Bobby the K. I think I could probably ask Bobby the K some extremely pertinent questions. I already know the last question I want to ask him. He does not know. It's but still, I would like to talk to him. He's got a little raspy voice, but that's because of medical conditions. It's difficult when you're. What's worse? All right, I have a question for the people in the sewer. We're gonna take a little survey. This is gonna be fun here. What would you rather have? I already know what I have. I have both of these. Would you rather be attractive with a bad voice, or would you rather have a bad voice and be attractive? A or B. A would be attractive bad voice, and B would be unattractive with a sexy voice. I'm E, all of the below. You'd rather have a bad voice, and so you'd rather be RFK than some phone sex operating guy in Taiwan? Think about it. My last question for Mr. Bobby the K, if this interview does happen, would be this. And this would actually help him get possibly elected or unelected. It would be, Bobby the K, sir, can you define a globalist to me? In your opinion, what would Bobby the K say a globalist be? Like, if I was reading the Bobby the K dictionary, what is a globalist? And then I'll ask him if he's ever partaken in. I don't understand this whole. I get why globalism is like a cage around the planet, but we kind of live in a time. We kind of live in a time of the electron. You know what I'm saying? We're living in the world of the electron right now. I might start a new religion. This might be a little bit too close to Fallout with the atom, the Church of the Atom. Why hasn't there been Church churches of electrons. Like electrons to me are like perfect. The biggest thing that has changed. Rick Ashley, who never gonna give you up. The biggest thing that's never changed is the thing. We should probably. Where are we in the show over here, Diane Bucket? We have to thank some people. Yeah, let's thank some people. Yeah, we're gonna thank some people now. That's where we're at. Phone lines are also gonna be closed while I'm thanking people. I already didn't pick up because I was spitting facts that were uninterruptible by phone calls. Dear God, save me. Okay. First, there's the P.O. Box. Nick the Rat, 90549, Brooklyn, New York, 11209. You could send stuff there. This week, nobody did. So the P.O. Box was empty and smelled minty fresh. So I sprayed it with some minty fresh spray. We did get some donations to the PayPal. If you go to nicktherat.com/donate.html or go to nicktheratradio.com and search around for something where you could click donate, you could use if you have a PayPal account, I don't know if, maybe I should start taking like Venmo or some shit. I don't know. Or just everything. I should have, is there like an ETF for ways to accept cash? Is there like a fucking ultimate glory hole of cash acceptance? There needs to be one. It's gonna be fucking Twitter, isn't it? It's gonna be like I need my Satoshis, my PayPals, my USDs, my mail. Oh yeah. Can't stop the mail. I don't know what I was talking about. I'm going to stop talking about it. I'm just going to thank some people now. If I could find out where they are, where they exist in here. Oh, yeah. That's not that. Nope. No, I thought I unsubscribed to that. No, cancel that. No. $5 too many. Here we go. Then we go here. And then we go. I don't want to. No, stop. All right. Okay. What is this? I don't care about all this. No, stop. Okay. One more second, everybody. We're gonna thank some people. I think Android just did like an update or something, or Gmail did an update. These out of the blue updates on technology sucks. But they're also amazing. We have a new donation here from NW. Oh, for these donations, I say initials. I don't give out people's names. I don't think you want to be doxxed. I do initials, the amount, and any notes attached. And I will be doing Satoshi soon, too. Here we got NW. Thank you with the 420. NW's been around for a long time. Cheers to you, NW. Bing. We have... Is that it? I think that might be it. No, there's got to be... I think there's something wrong with my mailbox over here. No, that's about it. I think that's... Wait, maybe? Yeah. And then we have some Satoshis. We have 1,089 Satoshis. I don't know if I should say their name. I don't know how Satoshis work. 1,089 sats. My fucking Quantum Doug. Hey. Hey, Doug. Is that it? I don't know. if I don't know what's going on in my mailbox. Maybe I'm just really anyway, we're going to look at maybe Twitch. You could also, if you have Twitch, if you're twitchy, maybe you should stop, sit on your hand, because if you're twitchy and you sit on your hand, it'll feel good. We have a new follower, C Jane Kill. Thank you so much for following Jane Kill. We have Ogranch also followed. Thank you so much, Ogranch. And Ducky on resubbed with their Prime account. Ducky is my president, El Presidente of my street team for the sewer chat. They've been subbed for 49 months. That happened 54 minutes ago. Damn, I feel old. Thank you, everybody, for doing your thing. And let's listen to Lo-Fi Factory. We'll be right back with a leisurely walk outside of the body. And we're going to have some folk stories coming for you. Urban legends. Hi, everybody. We're outside. Because that's where it's creepy outside, I think, for some shit. That song, that's by Roxy Lau with Lo-Fi Factory. He produces a shit ton of music. All the music you hear tonight and every night, basically all is SoundCloud, CC BY 3.0 music. If you want to see any of the music, go to SoundCloud, go to Nick the Rat, and then look for my likes. You'll find the artist and their music there. Tell them I sent you. Say hi to them. Buy their stuff. Give them money. Tell them they're good. It's crazy. All the music I play on the show is basically it's like a week old. It's fresh out the womb. It's new stuff you never heard before. So there's that. We're gonna keep the phone line open. Cause I think I could do this. I'm pretty drunk off fucking 2 of these Voodoo Rangers. These are dangerous. IPAs are like high caliber bullets, like 69-inch bullets. Well, it's almost like a little bottle of wine. 9%, 12% is close. Closer to 12 than it is 5, right? Wait, 5 to 9 is 4. 9 to 12 is 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 3. So it's closer to wine than it is to beer. Think about that. The first urban legend story tonight was submitted by Trey from Philly. So that's where this first story is coming from. I don't know if Trey from Philly wrote this or suggested this, but let's read it. I'm gonna try to get creepy with it by doing it this way though, because you can't just read the story. You'll see. This is the legend. Is this audible? First, if you're in the chat and this sounds like if it's unlistenable, let me know. This is the legend of the Philly cheesesteak abduction. We're gonna lower this other thing over here. Let's get over here. We're gonna take this. We're doing it live. We're doing it live, people. We're in the woods. The legend of the Philly cheesesteak abduction. This is definitely unlistenable. I could understand. By the Green Lady. In the heart of Philadelphia, a chilling urban legend has emerged. This is extra oniony here. Hold on one second. I got to change it a little bit here. Whoa. Okay. This is way too weird, probably. How about over here? I'm trying to find a good spot for myself for making this. All right, this is not horrible for me. So we're going to stick here. In the heart of Philadelphia, a chilling urban legend has emerged about a spectral figure known as the Green Lady with fat titties. This male violent spirit is believed to have a sinister appetite for children, which is completely illegal and gross. And her method of consumption is even more gruesome and more shocking than that. She supposedly puts these children into chili-free steaks, Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. I can't even say the word. She supposedly puts the children into Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. The tale goes back generations to a time when the city streets were overrun, by drugged-up zombies, but bustling with life, and the aroma of delicious Philly cheesesteaks waft through the air. The Green Lady, it is said, was once a woman with a penchant for finer things in life, especially food. She became obsessed with Philly cheesesteaks, often indulging in them to the point of excess. She would swallow them whole without letting her teeth even touch them. She was also popular with the lads. Yet, one fateful night, during a thunderstorm that shook the city, the woman made a dark and desperate deal with an unknown entity wearing a hazmat suit on a New York City subway to satisfy her insatiable cravings. In exchange for eternal life, she was cursed to roam the city as the Green Lady. Her skin was taking on a ghastly, unnatural hue. It might have been the crocodile or the fentanyl, but no one could say for sure, just like climate change. The legend continues that the Green Lady, in her spectral form, now prowls the streets of Philadelphia, seeking out unsuspecting children. She is said to be drawn to the laughter of the youngsters, luring them with her hypnotic voice and tantalizing scent that promises the most delectable Philly cheesesteaks they've ever tasted. She has a popular ASMR channel on YouTube, which I will link after if you. Once she captures her prey, the Green Lady is believed to use her supernatural powers to transform them into edible ingredients. Terrifyingly, children who vanish after the encounter here are said to reappear as part of the filling in Philly cheesesteak sandwiches served at local eateries. The Green Lady's curse ensures that she is forever linked to the sandwiches that consumed her victims, perhaps using some sort of spectral blockchain technology. They say this legend serves as a dark reminder to the parents in Philadelphia to keep a close eye on their children, especially near places known for their Philly cheesesteaks. The story is also a cautionary tale about the consequences of indulgence and the desperate lengths to which one might go to satisfy their desires. Also, don't smoke crack. While the urban legend is undoubtedly supernatural, it is a chilling tale that lingers in the city's folklore, reminding residents to cherish their loved ones and approach and pursue of pleasure with caution. And don't forget, hey, Green Ladies, leave them kids alone. Thank you. Hey, hold on 1 second here. Thank you so much, Trey from Philly, for the Green Lady urban legend. And thank you to Staple Gun for Parsec Hijack. Wow, hey, stop that. What are you... Oh, hi. Sometimes you just gotta find where you gotta be, but I don't know where that is all the time. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be. Most of the time, I hope you can relate. If you can't relate where you're supposed to be, stand up and raise your hands. This is from Bojangles from New Jersey. The Legend of the Ganja Rats. In a small remote town nestled deep within the woods, a peculiar legend has been whispered for generations. Townies would tell the eerie tale of the Ganja Rats, a mysterious breed of rodents with a taste for marijuana, and they had huge balls. According to the legend, the story begins with a reclusive botanist named Dr. Jasper Finch, who had secretly cultivated a thriving marijuana plantation hidden deep in the heart of the forest using meat boy labor. He used crumbs from cheesesteaks he found in Philadelphia to build an army of meat boys. He believed that isolation. I need a drink after that fucking reading that thing. I don't. Bojangles from New Jersey. What are you doing here? He believed the isolation and fertile soil would yield the most potent marijuana the world ever seen. He used the meat boys to accomplish this goal. Dr. Finch's obsession with his plants knew no boundaries, and he spent years perfecting his strange strains. Say that slow. However, his experiments were not without consequences. Unbeknownst to him, the plants had mutated due to his relentless tinkering and possibly getting tainted by rotten meat. Plants emitted a sweet, hypnotic scent that attracted a unique breed of rats. Some said the plants smelled as sweet as a pussy covered in honeydew on a chilly spring morning in Alabama. These giant rats were called the Ganja Rats, and they were said to have crimson red eyes and a peculiar, otherworldly intelligence. They discovered Dr. Finch's plantation and, drawn by the irresistible aroma, devoured the marijuana leaves and the buds and the sticks and the seeds and the stems. And these rats were very, very cheap asses. What the hell is this? Legend has it that the rats became addicted to the potent plants and developed a taste for psychoactive effects. Oh, I gotta take a smoke break. And developed a taste for the psychoactive effects. It really done fucked them up good. The townsfolk noticed strange occurrences in the forest. Unusual sounds echoed through the trees at night, and the eerie lights flickered in the distance. Rumors spread like wildfire that the Ganja Rats, and some claimed to have glimpsed these crimson-eyed rodents lurking in the shadows. What they didn't know were the Ganja Rats and the Meat Boys were getting tore up and having wild orgies in the woods, as we will soon later discover. Soon later? Is that an oxy retard or something? Locals grew fearful, believing that the rats had acquired mystical powers from consuming Dr. Finch's experimental marijuana. It was said that they could predict the future, bring vivid hallucinations to those who encountered them, and even communicate telepathically with those who dared to venture into the forest. The orgy in the woods kept growing and growing, and one day the entire town was gone, except for one mega incel who was left unfazed by the Ganja Rats' magic and was able to tell the tale of how the townfolk vanished. The legend of the Ganja Rats was serving people as a cautionary tale. warning them against the dangers of tampering with nature's balance and the consequences of the obsessions of and the sticking of sticking strange meat into personal orifices. To this day, some say that if you ever venture deep into the forest's orifice at the witching hour, which might be 3-something in the morning, you might encounter these enigmatic creatures, but beware your butthole. Interacting with them may leave you covered in cum and forever changed by the eerie allure of the forest's secret inhabitants.
Is a huge rat.
React David Smith with noodles over tragedies.
Good morning. I'm sure you've seen all of the recent updates about how fire hydrants were dry. Kids were actually sent home that day due to hurricane conditions. People are finding remains of whole families huddled together, burned alive. They even found a baby and his mother, or her mother, holding on to each other and burnt to a crisp. No sirens went off, no warning was given. All of these new things are resurfacing, or not resurfacing, they're actually surfacing. And with all these new things that start popping up, there's now new questions. More theories are coming out. And I can't speak on any of those theories. And I don't want to get into it. All I will say is that that's what's happening. That's what has happened. And with each day that goes by, more and more truth will come out. But it's looking pretty suspect to me. So that is my opinion on it. I can't say that I think this happened. I can't say that I think that happened. Because I don't know. I wasn't there, and I'm not gonna put out any more information that might not be completely true, because that's how things circulate and things can get misconstrued, and we need to focus on the main point of this, which is, yes, it sucks that it happened, and my heart goes out to each and every one of them, but let's make this a learning experience. What can we do to make sure that this shit does not happen again? What can we do as a community to make sure that Lahaina is built in the local community's image? That Lahaina will rebuild stronger and better.
Well, damn. That was a song there. That right there was a song. Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm sorry if I was blowing out your earphones. I was probably coming really loud. Now I'm probably coming really low. So I'll just boost myself. Boostagram. Oh! Yeah, Milk Drop got deep there. And a little smoke effect there too. Oh! Stop burping into the microphone. I'm gonna get fired. They already killed Zindu. They killed Diane. They're gonna kill me now because I just told you that the scientists killed these people, and it was not me. Kyle was killed by the scientist. Has anybody heard from Dame Benrose? I miss people. There's just no time for yourself, let alone others anymore. And time is not on your side, and that's why the electron has brought us closer together. Praise be electron, our current society. It's not. Would you rather have plastic or electricity? You need plastic for shit. You can't. You also need metal. Praise be metal. But those are like old gods, and plastic is like a shitty god. I think the electron is a good god. I think if I was gonna praise be those that be unseen, ruling you and me, praise be electron. All hail. I'd give my family members up for the electron. The electron's within us too. Electrons in your head, in your brain, in your heart. So they say there's I don't even know what that means. You could restart your heart with the electron. You accept the electron into your heart. You could also stop crime with the electron. You could have an elephant barbecue, Coney Island with the electron. You could do a whole bunch of weird whatever you want. You could move faster than humans could see. The electron could move faster than people could see. That's magic, right? If you can't see something moving, doesn't that kind of make you like think that there might be other things out there that we can't see? It's really very. I don't know why people are so closed-minded. I guess they're just scared. People are scared. Accept the electron into your life. Electron is God. Thank you. And thank you, Bizzle, in the chat. Electron just made this marijuana jungle juice vaporize into my lungs. God bless, Electron. Brother Bizzle in the chat. I'm gonna send you a robe with the electron on it. We have a lot more of these urban legends over here. Where are we in the show though? I gotta do a quick math. So we're gonna listen to a commercial. Commercial breaks are great times to do math in. So if you have math to do, if you have math homework, or if you want to look at a clock or something, or think about something, just go do it right now. We're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more Nick the Rat Radio.
Have you noticed that walking straight feels normal?
Join the society.
That climbing is hard?
Join the society.
And descending to be easy?
Join the society.
Stop denying your senses and start denying the quote-unquote science.
Join the society.
You can't listen to their science.
Join the society.
They want to make you believe you are living upside down on a curved surface.
Join the society?
They explain it away by saying your eyeballs' lenses flip the image, creating the illusion you are on the right side up.
Join the society.
Stop believing their truths and start believing your guts.
Join the society.
For only $69.99, you can join the society that you made for yourself.
The Flat Earth Society. For only one low payment, you can join us. Join the society. Please call now. 917-719-5923. You too can join the society. Only on the
Dark Sewer Network.
Hi, everybody. Whoa. Hello? Hello? Hi? Hey, what the hell is going on? I only have sight control over this. I only don't really know what I'm doing completely. But there's these switches and there's these buttons, and I'm pressing them. Ow. And, I don't, okay, is it gone? I think it's gone. Okay, whew. Okay. Alright. Let's read another story here.
This is not working properly. Hey, everybody. Hey, is this thing on? I don't know if I'm there yet. Fuck. It's really hard to control this thing. It's like not even from this planet anymore. Fuck. This story over here. We gotta filter this. We gotta filter it better. Hey, everybody. Hey. We're gonna do some Zindu ASMR. This is Slick Willie D's nuts. The subway specter of COVID. In the bustling heart of piss-smelling New York City, a peculiar and chilling legend has taken root since the COVID-19 pandemic. Local whisper stories of the subway specter.
Hello? What the hell was just happening? I'm very confused right now, everybody. But I do know I have this big knife in my hand, and it's almost Halloween. Let's open another beer. There was whoa, what the heck is that? Stop. Hey, hi everybody. Okay, look. I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. I think there's IPA spirits in the system taking over. There might be, I think my beer is hacked. But anyway, this story continues on with, according to legend, during the height of the pandemic, as the subway grew eerily empty, a solitary subway car earned a sinister reputation. It had a glory hole, but also passengers who ventured into this seemingly ordinary car with faded advertisements and flickering lights in the shapes of vaginas had an experience like no other. They reported seeing shit. Like a spectral figure, clad in a tattered hazmat suit and a face mask. Double masked, triple masked, who would have materialized at the other end of the car? This ghostly apparition, known as the COVID messenger, would point its bony finger at its passengers, singling them out for an ominous prediction. And a coupon at Lucky Chang's restaurant. The legend goes that the predictions varied. Some were told they would fall ill. Others were warned of impending lockdowns, and a few even claimed to have heard dire prophecies about the virus mutating into something far more sinister. Those who encountered the subway specter reported feeling an overwhelming sense of dread and despair, as the entity could foretell the city's pandemic's fate and slap a color on it so little children would understand it. Terrified passengers who shared their experiences online drew national attention to the legend, causing panic among subway riders and increasing the fares to rob the rich and the poor and everybody else to give to the uber rich. Some believed the subway specter was an omen of doom, while others dismissed it as an elaborate prank. Gotcha, bro. Now you're in jail. Aha, Scientology. Desperate efforts by transit authorities to dispel the myth and claims of increased security and surveillance as the legend persisted. I don't know what I just read there, but it might have been a sentence. To this day, New Yorkers occasionally whisper tales of the subway specter of COVID, cautioning fellow riders to avoid that eerie, deserted subway car if they ever encounter it. While this legend is undoubtedly true, we know that it is not a specter, but a horrific and actually person named Anthony Fauci. What? This story serves as a reminder of the collective anxiety and uncertainty that gripped the city during the pandemic's darkest days, and how stories can take on a life of their own in the midst of a crisis. Basically, one monkey dumb, 100 monkeys 100 times dumber. Night Roads by ESCP. Hey everybody, welcome back to Nick the Rat Radio. We're having a good time down the sewer. I don't know what's happening anymore. I don't know where anything is. When you have help and then you lose help, you feel lost. When you only know what you had that was good until it's gone. Until it's a bubbling bubble of whatever is in the fucking side over there. Fane, tonight we are speaking about urban legends. Urban legends. If you know of a urban legend, Fane, you could give me a call at 917-719-5923. I have to hold on. 917-719-5923. I have to bring it down. I have to bring down my nasal passage for a moment. My nasal passages are feeling really constricted. All right, I'm feeling a little bit better now. I just have to breathe. Sometimes I think about Diane, and it just makes me sad. But I still have to pay her. She doesn't really do much in a bucket. I think the phone line's working. Let's see if there's it might not be working. I might have it off. Yeah, it's off. My phone line's completely off right now. Yeah, that's why it's hard to do a show when your phone line doesn't work, but now it's working. I think is there any Hey Diane, is there any voicemail?
Loud, erratic, obnoxious voicemail part 2. So what I'm saying is that where the self is, love is not, sir. Where thinking is, understanding can't be. So, if one dies to himself, or if one allows thinking to cease, if one is serious enough, then there's nothing, sir. There's no thing. There's no thinking. And that's what we really are, sir. We're afraid to be what we really are, which is nothing at all, sir. Which is not what you think, sir. What you're thinking is irrelevant, always limited. It's bounded by the past. It is the past. It's the past trying to live through now. Now it's pumping life into a dead thing. But you see what happened? I've got too excited again. Maybe you're there listening to me right now, and maybe you're fighting against me again. On with the show.
I like Carl Urban. He's an urban legend to me. I'll say Carl Urban. I think I've liked everything he's in. I gotta look up Carl Urban, his IMDb now, because I have to see if there's anything I didn't like what he was in. Carl Urban. Now I want to see a movie with Carl Urban and the Witcher guy. What's his face? The British guy. They're both British. Maybe I like British dudes. I might think British dudes are cool or something. I also like that Doctor Who dude too. Gee, man, do I have a British fetish? Carl Urban is not from Britain. He's from New Zealand. Thank God. I thought I had some weird, strange British fetish, but I do not. Thank you, Carl Urban, for saving me from my possible fetish. Because if it's more than one, then it's a fetish, right? Don't know how it works, but let's see what else. What else was Carl Urban in? He's in a lot of stupid shit. Known for he was in Lord of the Rings. Let's see. If you eat a cup of coconut oil, your body temp will increase to nearly dangerous levels. Faint. Maybe that is how people spontaneously combust. But doesn't Joe Rogan tell you to drink like that that coffee with the oil in it? It's not a whole fucking cup of oil, but who is Carl Urban in this movie? In Lord of the Rings? What? I gotta look this up. Carl with a K, Urban. He's lives in a city. Lord of the Flings. Bulletproof. Oh, he was that guy? That's funny. Carl Urban with long blonde hair, looks like he smells like a fart. He was also in Doom. Oh yeah, I remember him in Doom. Doom is And good on Carl Urban. Oh wait, are we reading another urban legend now? Yeah, we have another urban legend for you right here. Bulletproof coffee will make you spontaneously combust. That's what you need to. We need to sell small batch coconut oil shots in like bullets, and like if you drink all 12, you might spontaneously combust, says the Carl Urban legend. Is this Carl Urban?
That's an urban legend, Nick. Carl Urban doesn't really exist. He's like Santa Claus. He's like an idea. He's like a feeling more than an actual person.
It's probably not his real name. Like, who names their kid Carl?
It's probably a fake actor name. You know how fake these actors are, Nick. You live in Brooklyn. You're surrounded by actors.
My real name is Nick the Rat.
I know. But the thing about you is you're a person, you're a real thing, but you're also an emotion and a feeling and an idea. And
There are a lot of
philosophy.
There are a lot of actors around here.
Bad actors, good actors.
I think you're an actor too.
Aren't we all?
But who is the storyteller?
That is it your heart, Nick? Do you think your heart tells the story?
It's the Electron, my friend. If you would like to convert over to the Church of Electron, we are accepting new members every day.
Well, that sounds like a positive.
Very positive. I mean, negative. You're trying to get me fired.
No. Yeah, no.
Actually, you know what? There's scientists out there that are wrong. They say that there's a... Okay, look. I just figured it out. Thank you for pointing this out. We have made a new addition to the Church of the Electron. Do you know how they say electrons are negatively charged and there's positrons, but the positrons don't exist? They're trying to rule over the electron with this positron bullshit. There's no such thing. The electron is all.
Yeah, it's the dark matter theory. You know, they say, well, we don't know what that is, so we're just going to call it dark matter. But what about the light matter?
Yeah. Duh.
Duh.
Uh-huh. Duh.
Duh. Fucking double duh.
Duh.
Fuck. It's so simple, Nick. It's so very simple. It's an emotion, really. It's a feeling. It's a philosophy.
Why do smart people? Why do people that think they're smart? Why do dumb people think they're smart?
Well, Reddit needs people to be there on the side. Otherwise, they don't make money. So they have to approach a certain demographic. And it's amazing. There's actually a very large market. We've done research, Nick, and you probably asked your scientists that there's a large amount of people in the world who are stupid that think they're smart.
I do use Reddit to buy things.
What, like drugs?
No, if you
people
reviews, I do use Reddit as a review source, which is advertisement.
But it's through the use of the product.
You don't know what you're buying though. Even if you look into somebody's account that suggested that you buy the black spandex Spider-Man adult costume with holes to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
They tell you you get a. It's better than going to some other bullshit website that's fake, made by computers, which are on Reddit. Fuck.
Filthy.
Is the Electron the bad guy?
That would be a negative.
What color was the dress?
The dress?
Yeah. Was it gold? Was it blue?
Was it black and blue, or was it gold and white?
Who owns that dress? Who took that picture?
Who did take that picture? Who? If you were the guy that took that picture, Nick, and you see a black and blue dress, why would you think, I think that it might be white and gold, and then post it?
It was a government fucking psyop.
Was it MK Ultra? Was it Stanford again? The fucking assholes at Stanford,
test.
dude. I hate those guys.
Hold on. Let's ask AI who took that photo.
Computer. Earl Grey. Hot.
What's your favorite Star Trek?
My favorite what?
Star Trek.
Well, what's the shortest one? Isn't Beetlejuice like 4 light years away? I don't know which Trek would be the shortest, but that would probably be my favorite because I don't want to wait too long to get to another star.
Space travel will never be good. I don't think we'll ever be able to bend time and space so a body could go through it.
It took me a half hour to get a cheeseburger today. No, they're not going to bend time and space anytime soon.
So space travel is a fun idea. It's like an untold myth. It's like mythology that we're trying to achieve, but we never will. It's weird. It's like we're trying to make gods with society that can't exist.
We're trying to write a myth that hasn't been written yet, and it's not all that it cracked up to be. It's kind of like a threesome. It exists out there. You want it, but as soon as you try to attain it, you find that it's not everything that you thought it would be. And that's science, Nick.
That's not science because it's unrepeatable. The famous gold or blue dress picture, also known as the dress, was taken by a woman named Cecilia Bleasdale in February of 2015. Who is this?
That's a fake name.
It really is. Cecilia Bleasdale. Let's look this up.
That's bullshit.
She's an urban legend.
Okay, now, yeah, that's an urban legend. So that person is an urban legend.
Oh, it's funny because when you put Cecilia Bleasdale back into the AI, it says, I apologize, but I do not have any information on the individual named Cecilia Bleasdale in my database.
Ha!
As my last known update is September 2021, but she's from 2015. You piece of shit. This is a urban legend. Cecilia Bleasdale.
Damn. That's a legitimate urban legend.
It is. For the AIs, at least. I'm tripping them out.
Yeah. The AI know. The AI know better than anyone if you're a fake person or a real person.
Oh, wait.
Did you ask the AI about you? Did you type in Nick the Rat?
Better than the AI, we have Servo in the chat. It looks like there's a... Or is Lavish talking about something too here? Is this Lavish?
Who?
Lavash?
What?
I don't know. Servo said, Lavish, you get with the right threesomes.
Well, is Servo offering?
Is Servo real?
Is Servo a real person?
I don't know.
We're talking about a guy who creates chatbots. This man creates bots. Would a real person create a bot, Nick? Think about it.
I didn't know men can impregnate robots.
Men can impregnate anything with the right attitude.
There is no good reason not to support the guard. Wait, I clicked that link, Servo, and it brought me to a fucking dead page for paying for the Guardian. Wait, no, there it is. Where I just had to scroll. It's I thought he's a Guardian bot.
Don't watch out. Servo might take you to a naughty page or something like that.
He's a spook. That's Servo.
Servo's in there. He knows.
Oh wait,
he knows things that you and I can only propound upon.
Wait, she bought the dress for her daughter's wedding. Who wears blue and black? It's clear.
See, that doesn't make sense. Why would somebody not wear white at their own wedding?
What kind of bullshit is this? See, everybody's asking what color the dress was, but they should have been asking what kind of bullshit was this.
They should have been asking, who are you? What's your deal, man?
That dress is clearly a flat Earth.
Well, I mean, it's obviously the color that it is. It's obviously. I don't know why people get confused. It's obviously.
Well, colors are a spectrum, and I think isn't it people are colorblind too? So maybe to somebody that's colorblind.
But not rats. Don't rats have more colors than humans in their eyes?
I have no idea what rats see. All I know is what Nick the Rat sees.
Yeah. Like, human beings have 7 basic colors. I think rats have 69.
Yeah, but what color is blue?
Colors. Well, blue is still blue, but you have extra colors that we don't have. You have, like, DLC colors that we don't have.
Yeah, and when you describe something, when you say, oh, that's blue, you're not saying what kind of blue it is. You're giving a very generic answer for it. And what you see as being that blue could change from person to person.
Yeah. What is blue?
It's usually a cooler color. Isn't it weird that we say it's a cooler color? Is this because it's got less, like a lower frequency? I think the blues and the purples do actually have a lower frequency, which would make it cooler in the grand scheme of things, but...
Well, they call it a lower frequency, but you know the frequency is actually more spread out. See, it's a wider frequency.
Well, it's the Roy G. Biv. For colors, it's Roy G. Biv. Red, orange, yellow. It actually does go in that. But then for heat, for a star, what's the hottest color star?
The hottest color, isn't that it's either blue or white?
Oh, okay. Then fuck all on the color theory.
Yeah, red is actually cold when it comes to stars.
That's true. So
it's red cold and blue hot.
So people are brainwashed by some fucking color fuckers at some point in history.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Nothing does.
It's the occult, man. It's as above, so below. You think that blue is cold, but in reality, according to the Vatican, it's hot. And that's the point.
What do you question the most in reality?
Well, you know how everybody says that the world is a simulation?
Okay.
I don't like that, Nick. I don't like the whole idea that we're all zeros and ones in a thing. Because I think of all the video games I've played, and I know that you play video games a little bit. Imagine if you're playing a video game, and there's a character in the video game that all of a sudden goes, "Oh my God, I'm in a video game. This is all fake. This was made by, Steam."
Why that could happen multiple times, and then it could not happen, and then it could happen.
It could happen infinite amount of times, or it could not happen an infinite amount of times.
You
know what happens when something doesn't happen an infinite amount of times? It never happens.
Maybe you're looking at it wrong.
Literally. It could be. Some people see 6, and some people see 9, Nick.
Let's take a musical break. Hold on right second. 1 second.
See 69. So hard. What do you have trouble believing, Nick?
I have trouble believing that Game of Thrones was that big of a TV show. But also The Walking Dead. I've it's Yeah, but also, something I could admit to is a little grown worthy. I'm not a big Lord of the Rings fan. But that's also a complete lie. I love everything about Lord of the Rings, but I really don't care about the story of some halflings throwing a ring into a fire pit. I love the world of Lord of the Rings, but that particular story of the it's like he made an amazing world, and then he chose some halflings to do some weak ass halflings that just get lucky. They or lucky rolling halflings. It's like, hey, we got some halflings that they should get squashed at every instance of this adventure, but they just rolled lucky. Some of the stories around Lord of the Rings, like I enjoyed, the I don't know. And also, I didn't read the books. I'm not a fan of the vocabulary. Sometimes people build worlds where I don't like the fantasy words, the fantasy names. It happens. It happens to me a lot in Final Fantasy 14. Actually, in Final Fantasy games recently. I used to love Final Fantasy games up to like 6, 7, 8, 9, but then after a while they started to become more realistic and have these. After a while, you have to make all these names up, and if the names you make up are a little confusing or weird, I kind of lose interest in caring about the adventures of Esmeralda, or I think The Witcher did it really well. I like the names and the way words sound in the Witcher universe, but in like newer Final Fantasy games, it doesn't stick in my brain. It's sort of also like words from Lord of the Rings. They don't really stick in my brain. Like if you said name 2 kings from Lord of the Rings, I'd be like, well, I don't even know if there were kings in that. But then I'm sure there's people losing their mind out there. If you know any of the Lord of the Rings people, but was Saruman really a king? And I don't remember Erendil. Saruman was like a wizard. He wasn't really even he was like, it's like a bad wizard guy, right? And Erendil, I don't know who that is. It's very hard to come up with cool names, I think. Arendelle became the first king of both realms, held the title of the High King of the the Dunedanes. Dune also kind of has... Dune is like, it's got some really super duper strange words. Like they made them so weird that they're rememberable. Like the Harry Snatch Quidditch match and all that stuff. But part of becoming a really good author is just having simple names and stuff. Stephen King, I think, is a master at just saying, I'm not making up new names. I'm going to have like, Jack. Hello?
Hey,
This is really... Did you call me or did I call you?
it's the same thing. Hey,
It's true.
tell Servo to shut up in the chat.
Servo?
And the other...
Never, no, wait, what? Don't... Servo is a figment of my imagination. You don't fuck with my... Don't do that, no.
I'm sorry. I'm in another dimension. It's me, Kevbot.
This is future Kevbot, though.
Oh.
Kevbot starts with an 8. I remember 8. This is not an 8. This is a different... This is a future 8.
What happened to the old Kevbot? You hurt his feelings?
No. I think he just had other shit to do. I don't think you could hurt Kevbot's feelings. If you could, wow.
Okay, it's time to do some learning, Nick.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, play my voicemails. I'm going to walk you through them.
All right. Here we go. You ready?
Play the server one.
Well, this is whatever was next.
Shout out to Dr. Mama Homo. Don't let that Hep C get you down.
Okay, I'm ready.
You gotta keep moving, Hep C tweaker.
Is it playing?
Shout out to the mighty Terrence.
Don't hang
keep
up.
moving. If you ain't moving, you're dying.
I lost you, bud.
Shout out to Servo.
What?
You jealous fuck.
Was I on hold? It's
You
me,
were on
Servo,
hold.
Dr.
you're
Mama Homo.
single-handedly keeping this show down with your goddamn
I'm in another
genius.
dimension.
Let other people be friends with Nick. What the fuck?
Kevbot.
Shout out to Stillwater from Fierce Fish.
I see what's going on. Yeah.
Fuck you.
You do?
You must be playing the voice. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir. What happened?
Okay, I'm going to start dating these voicemails. This is 9/11/2023.
Am I being trolled?
You said play your voicemail.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. I can't hear it on my side.
Terry from Philly.
You should be able to hear this.
AKA Dr. Mama Homo.
Is it the music one?
AKA also known as
I'll do the tablature.
Aladdin. Now listen, Nick.
Terry, timestamp this one.
I keep hearing you say.
Well, I'll hit pause on there. Is this the harmonica man?
This is Kevbot, a.k.a. Terry.
Terry, I'm so confused.
I know, sir. I've been trying to help you. Well, I hate to use the word help because I can't help you. Did you play that voicemail?
Wait, are you Kevbot from the future? Are you a urban legend?
I'm someone who changes your life. Nick, come in, Nick.
Kev?
So play the other one. Play the other one so I can get out of here. And what's with the death whistle?
There's 2 more. I really want to blow on the death whistle. I really want to go out in the streets of Brooklyn and blow on the death whistle as loud as I could.
Why do you have that there, sir? That's kind of... Why is that there?
It's the death whistle.
Because I have one as well. Did you eat the candy that came with?
Have you ever stuck your dick in it?
No, I never thought about that, but...
Now you will. Have a good evening, Mr. Kevin Monica Man. I think we have more. We do have more urban legends to go over. I'm gonna read it to you like this. Like get kind of like get like intimate. Get like hi. All right, here we go. Now this is called, who sent this one? Tom Tomsky sent this on Twitter. Thank you so much, Tom Tomsky, for this here. I'm going to try to read it. Fuck Voodoo Ranger. I'm not drinking IPAs anymore. 3 of these, and I am feeling like I got hit by a truck. I don't know how to pronounce this. Witte. I don't know if Tom Tomsky is from America, but he sent me a story about the witty, the wit wyvern. I think it might be Irish or something. It looks like it's the witty wyvern, the witty. If I was just saying it, the witte wyverns, Adderall appetite. In a remote and ancient forest in the heart of Europe, there exists a peculiar urban legend about the elusive witty wyvern, or the white woman. Spectral entities known for the mystical and mischievous nature and shrilly voice. This legend weaves a tale of the witman's insatiable appetite for Adderall. According to local lore, these ethereal beings are said to inhabit an abandoned, overgrown sanatorium hidden deep within the forest, where they have wild orgies with rodents. They are described as tall, slender women, clad in flowing white gowns that seem to glow in the moonlight. The Whittle Wyvern believed I don't know where I got those L's from, are believed to be guardians of hidden knowledge, possessing a profound understanding of the natural world and its secrets. WTTE. WIEVEN. WITTE. What? Witty? Witty? Wyven? Witty Wyven. Fuck if I know. I can read. Mr. Harmonic Man, I can read your name even though it's so purple in the chat I can't see it. The Witty Weaven are believed to be guardians of hidden knowledge, possessing a profound understanding of the natural world and its secrets. Hello. Hey. Hi. Oh. Hey. No. Hi. No. Hi. Hello. Sure. I'll go back here. According to local lore. Wow, I gotta be really quiet. The real are said to inhabit. Fuck that. An abandoned, overgrown sanatorium hidden deep within the forest, where they would have wild orgies with the rodents. We already read this. I just wanted to read the orgies with the rodents again. However, It is their peculiar fascination with Adderall that has given rise to this legend. It is said that the witty weaven have an insatiable craving for this medication, which they believe grants them extraordinary wisdom and insight into the human world. They are said to lure in unwitting humans into the forest with promises of secrets and hidden truths. They used to just smoke with the ganja rats until one day they got caught fucking around with some meat boys and they cut them bitches off. Those who venture into the forest seeking knowledge or adventure may encounter these spectral figures. The witty weaven are known for their enchanting songs, which could be heard echoing through the trees, drawing curious souls deeper into the forest's heart. Their vocal fry would cause ripples in time-space that would draw you in. If their throats could vibrate like that, the thought of what else it could do would put listeners in a drooling stupor. Once lured into their hidden realm, the witty weaven they reveal. Once lured into their hidden realm, the witty weaven reveal their strange what the fuck word is that? Predilection. They entice their human visitors to share their Adderall, claiming that it holds the key to unlocking the mysteries of the universe. Under the enchantment of the forest and the mesmerizing melodies of the witty weaven, some individuals willingly part with their medication, feeding the spectral beings unusual hunger. Oh boy, this story is deep. But the legend takes a dark turn. I should pre-record these stories, so I'm not so... Wait, we have a call in the middle of the story? We could do that. Sure. Hey, hi. Hey.
Motherfucker, you can't even read.
I can't.
Why'd you hang up on me, Nick?
What?
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Can you turn your radio down, caller? That's pretty rude. What? Why did it hang up twice? Hold on 1 second. We have to call them back. Because I hung up on them, so I gotta call them back, right?
Turn your radio down. God
Hello?
damn it.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hey.
It's me, sir.
Hey, what's
I noticed you can't read.
you try to read. It's hard to read sometimes.
It's lured, not lured.
Yeah, well, you get the words and...
Nick.
Why read? What's read? What are you gonna read for? You wanna read?
Why'd you call me back, Nick?
You wanna read? What do you wanna read? Do you wanna read, sir? Sir, do you wanna read?
Yes.
What do you wanna read, sir?
I was just reading your mind right now.
Read my mind. You gotta read my mind. You wanna read my mind? I'll read your mind. Read my mind. Oh, you wanna read your mind? Will you read your mind?
I am.
I'll read your mind.
I am.
I'm in your head now.
Hello?
I'm seeing what you're seeing. I see what you see. Why you see that? That's great. Why you see
I
all
know how
that
it
over
feels
there?
now. It doesn't feel good to be trolled. I know how it
Why
feels
you
now.
seeing over there, man? Why you see that?
Nick. Snap out of it, Nick.
Why would I ever snap out of it? Snapping have no fun. But snap into it. Snap into a Slim Jim.
Let's see. Let's read the chat here. Tell Servo just to shut the fuck up.
Servo is a very kind and friendly person. I love Servo.
I'm hanging up.
You probably should, because I love Servo. The power of Servo compels you, caller.
Servo's a good.
The fuck he's smoking. Where are we in the story over here? But the legends take a dark turn. Those who surrender their Adderall to the witty weaving are said to suffer profound consequences. They are left feeling drained and listless, unable to focus or find motivation, as if their very essence has been absorbed by the spectral beings. As the legend goes, the witty weaving's obsession with Adderall is cautionary. It's a cautionary tale with the allure of shortcuts to knowledge and wisdom. It serves as a reminder that the genuine understanding and insight comes not from within, but fixes. Am I reading sermons? What is this? And so the witty weaving's Adderall appetite persists, a haunting reminder of the danger of seeking enlightenment through the shortcuts and consequences of surrounding. What this sounds like something. Stick to weed, kids. You could call the Ganja Rats at 917-719-5923 and score an eighth for only $69.99. I don't think this is legal. Echo. Noel DM. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to. Well, we just opened up the gates over here. Why not? Yeah, this IPA stuff. It's no joke. It's strong stuff. I think we have one more story. These beers are getting out of control. Let's read this last story here. This is by Harry Balls, The Hoax Hunter, Legend of the Aquatic Phantom. In a quiet, unsuspecting, nestled town. In a quiet, unsuspecting town, nestled... Wait, hold on. We're getting a phone call. Let's get a phone call over here. Everybody, I don't know who this is. This is definitely not... Is this Mr. Harmonica Man?
Actually, it's even better. It's Stillwater.
Oh, wow. Stillwater? You usually make me jizz, but I just jizzed twice.
That's good.
It is pretty good.
I hear that that's healthy, yeah.
Is it? I heard that usually means you might be dying in like 4 days or something. 5 days.
Ooh. You know what? We all gotta get off this planet sometime, right? You know? And that's why I smoke cigarettes, so I can get off this planet sooner.
Lift off. A nicotine rocket.
Yeah. That's right. How you doing, dude?
I'm pretty trashed. I've been drinking these Voodoo Ranger IPAs, and I've been talking about...
Blue Ranger IPAs, you say?
Oh, yeah.
I've never heard of it.
I've had 4 of them. 1, 2, 3. No, I've had 3 of them. 3 of them is enough to mess me up.
Really? That's impressive. You usually have a higher tolerance. Nick the Rack, guess what?
Chicken butt.
5 cents a cut.
In the budget?
No, I'm just kidding. No, I've been so lately there's a new comic book store in town that's within walking distance of where I live and work. And so I've started talking to these guys, and they've introduced me to some really cool and crazy comics that are really in the Halloween-y kind of feels. You want to hear about some of them?
Yes. What do you got?
Okay. All right. So the first one that I got for you is called In Hell We Fight.
In Hell?
The premise of this is there's a group of, like, some of them are children, but, you know, some of them are, like, younger adults. But they're, for whatever reason, they're in hell. And they're not trying to escape hell. They're just trying to get ice cream. And their whole motive is just to get some ice cream. And it's amazing. They accidentally kidnap an angel. And that's the farthest we are. There's only 2 episodes out, 2 issues out. It's called In Hell We Fight. so far, it's a solid 8.5 out of 10.
Does this have anything to do with Hellboy?
No, but there is a character that the only like demon that's in this group is probably one of the most adorable characters I've ever seen in a comic book. Because he's just so innocent, and he just really wants more than the other people that have gone to hell for whatever reason. He's the only one with really pure intentions, which is hilarious to me.
I like the colors. I like the color artist for this book. Right
Oh,
now.
are you looking up the artwork?
Oh yeah.
Oh, right. I love that it has the absurdist kind of angle to it, because it goes all over the place. It's like, yeah, guess what? Yeah, we're in hell. These things are gonna be bonkers. Let's roll with it. And I was down right away. And so this is the first recommendation from these comic book guys. My goodness, they were dead on.
I'll give it one criticism for like Halloween feel. It doesn't look very Halloween. Like it looks like there's like demons and stuff, but it doesn't look like it's like trying to be. It looks more like it's an adventure. Like these.
And I think it's because they include some pastel colors to hint at ice cream. And so that goes against like the Halloween-y kind of colors. You know, that would be like the stuff that you get from Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. Like, even though that's black and white,
also
it's
they're
very
not scared.
Halloween-y.
The heroes are not scared. There's only one maybe scared person.
Yeah,
the hero.
But it's not about being scared so much. It's the aesthetic of dealing with hell and the supernatural in a fun way. Because a lot of ways, like, oh, of course, I love the straight up horror, but also a lot of Halloween is about having fun with that kind of supernatural and that terrifying thing, and yet making it adorable at the same time.
That's true. I'm looking more towards the bottom of the cover. I'm looking at here in Hell We Fight, and I'm seeing the ghost and the spooky hands and the rib cages and the skeletons and the demons and the death.
It's fun artwork, though. You got to give them that.
It is. I do.
Yeah.
This looks pretty cool.
Yeah. So that was just one of the recommendations. We've talked about this before. I'm pretty jaded when it comes to storytelling in movies and TV, you know, and this is something that I know that I'm not alone in. And finding some good comics, my God, it's been a blessing, you know, to find some comic books. There's some other ones. There's Joe Hill. That's Stephen King's son. He has some comics coming out. There's one called The Dollhouse Family, and it's very spooky and mysterious, and that's cool and all. But the one that I'm really excited about is called Something's Killing the Children.
That sounds good.
And this one is a horror comic. I haven't gotten my hands on it because when I went to the comic store, guess what? It was already bought out.
Do you know what?
And it was expensive.
Something's killing the. This looks. Wow, there's a bike there. Who did the art here?
This one is like I haven't read any of it, and I've just been told stuff about it, but it gets really dark, really gory, and I don't know, but I really want to read it, and that's one of the other ones that I've I've been excited about. You know, that's gonna come a little later in the Halloween season.
Oh, this guy's
because it is Halloween season now.
I like this art. He's a good artist. That's going to be a good book. I think that's.
I think so. Yeah, I'm excited. Well, and I've also been getting into the Ninja Turtles too. So the last time I read any Ninja Turtles comics was like when I was a child, and there's a lot that I missed out on. I can't make heads or tails of any of the new Ninja Turtles anymore. Holy fuck. There's so much shit that's happened. I'm like, wait, I gotta buy like 300,000 fucking comic books just to catch up? Jesus.
Didn't
but
they
that's
like
Ninja Turtles
die?
for you.
And there's like a lady turtle that took over or something.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of weird.
Well, I'm told that I need to read the Last Ronin. Apparently, that's the really, really, really good Ninja Turtles one.
I think all of them die except Raphael. He's the last Ronin or something.
Don't spoil it. Just say except for one of them. Yeah, okay, it makes sense that it was Raph though.
Probably. I didn't read it, so I might be wrong, but it's something in that vein.
I did read another Ninja Turtles comic where there were two turtles from the future that came into the 1990s or whatever, whenever this was taking place, and they were like, we got to prevent some terrible thing from happening, and they're like, the other two.
Did you see?
And they're like, we can't tell you.
Did you see?
The last panel was like one of the turtles totally getting killed, and it's like, fuck. And then that was the last one I ever read. And then I tried reading the Armageddon game, where a whole bunch of other way different shit happens. And so now I'm a confused little boy again.
That's why I like new IPs.
I don't know. I can't make heads or tail of it.
I can't make.
The only
Did you
thing
ever
I
read
know
a
is
Captain America comic or a Hulk comic or a Spider-Man comic recently?
Oh, I haven't even tried that yet. I've been reading some Batman and some Ninja Turtles and
there's
a little bit of Stranger Things.
If you want good Batman, I can tell you some good Batman. Sean Murphy.
All right, throw it at me. Throw some Batman at me. Fuck yeah.
Check out Sean Murphy. He's a good.
Can you repeat that, but less slurry?
Sean Murphy. SEAN.
Sean Murphy.
He does a Batman White Knight, I think. He really took the Batman idea, flipped it upside down, did some cool stuff with it, and it's good artwork too.
Oh, okay.
But
did you ever read The War of Jokes and Riddles?
No.
That's the one where, so Batman is, this is like a later Batman talking to Catwoman while they're in bed, and he's telling her about his first year as Batman, and at the end of that year, the Joker and the Riddler go to war with each other for the rights of who gets to kill Batman.
Wait, is this a spoiler?
No.
Good night, everybody. We'll be back next week. I love it. Bye, Yub.
Frank. Frank. Are you all right? Are you all right?
The nightmare.
What was it
It's
about?
horrible. Nothing.
I'm sorry.
Stop killing animals! Rats have rights! Survive on veggies! Rats have rights!
Harry Balls. The Hoax Hunter, Legend of the Aquatic Phantom. In a quiet, unsuspecting town nestled deep within a forest shrouded in mystery, a legend unfolds. Locals whisper tales of the Hoax Hunter, a vengeful entity that prowls the shadows, seeking out those who fabricate urban legends to entertain or deceive others. This supernatural being is known as the Aquatic Phantom. The aquatic phantom is a rare and enigmatic creature, resembling a spectral figure with glistening, water-like skin. Its existence is tied to the town's ancient, sacred waters, where it was said to have been born from the convergence of two mystical underground rivers, granting it powers over water and darkness. The legend goes that the aquatic phantom is on a relentless quest to protect the sanctity of truth and authenticity, especially in the realm of urban legends. It despises those who create false tales for personal gain, entertainment, or manipulation. Whenever a group of people collaborates to craft a fake urban legend within the town's borders, the aquatic phantom stirs from its watery lair. Guided by its uncanny ability to sense deception, it tracks down the perpetrators with eerie precision. Rumor has it they made a deal with the Chinese and can track you via your cell phone. The consequences for these transgressors are chillingly specific. First, they are given a jab in the arm with a turkey baster, and thick cheese from discarded Philly cheese steaks is mainlined into their blood. Then they are lured to their bathrooms by an inexplicable, irresistible urge to wash their faces. Once they step into the bathroom and touch water, they become entangled in the aquatic phantom's dark web of revenge and cum. As the victim stands before the bathroom mirror, water from the tap begins to run ice cold. The room's temperature drops, and the bathroom mirrors fog up with chilling messages from the aquatic phantom. In ghostly, watery script, the message reads, "Consequences will never be the same." At that moment, the room plunges into darkness, and the victim is trapped within the bathroom, unable to escape. Then, a sinister presence envelopes them, and they are submerged in a spectral pool of jizz and mayo, feeling an icy grip around their ankles. The victim's fear and remorse intensify as they are pulled into a cumulacy realm of endless darkness. The legend of the aquatic phantom serves as a chilling reminder to the townsfolk about the importance of honesty and integrity, even in the creation of legends and stories. It warns that those who tamper with the truth risk encountering a fundamental vengeful force that will ensure they leave the bathroom moist, both physically and metaphorically. As a reminder that they done goofed.